The idea, the craft work, the product. A landscape, a man and his knives. The wild and rugged landscape, an unconventional man, his knives artistically finished, smoothly and beautiful. The knife, one of the earliest and most important tools in the development of mankind, used as a tool or weapon essential in those days. For our ancestors, the art to manufacture, maintain and to use a knife was a very important survival skill. In modern times, knives are industrial products, finished on assembly lines. But spread out around the globe, merely a small circle of artisans are involved in the noble art of custom knife making. There exists only a small selected group of manually skilled knife makers, most of them individualists, nonconformists, obsessed to say the least. One of them is Hubertus Nies. Hubes, as he's known to his friends, has lived an adventurous and nomadic life. When he does something, he does it to the limit, honestly, without compromise, and with masses of devotion and attention. The idea. Hubes is at home with custom handmade knives, a craft with art which brings out his very own personality. The ingredients are an image, creativity, and the ability to bring the vision to reality. One needs concentration and persistence, as well as patience and a manual dexterity, enthusiasm and strength. In short, it's an impassioned struggle with elements and materials.
I started making knives in my youth, at first as a hobby, but today as a skilled manual job at a much higher level. The selection from various materials for the blade and the handle, the care and patience while hand making the knife and the sheath, the way it feels in my hand, the grip and the balance, all this gives me an unending fascination.
The vision is the start of everything. By selecting the steel for the blade, it can be a material which previously had a completely different usage, far removed from being a knife. It could be a chainsaw chain, internal steel parts of a Harley engine, or something as simple as a shock absorber spring, or even an old file. The criteria for the selection is primarily based on the high quality of the different materials.
I love unusual materials, the endless possibilities and the creative form it gives to me to set my imagination free. I enjoy the feeling of the energy which is hammered into the red-hot glowing steel, the power of fire. It is always fascinating to see how a blade rises from a piece of hot forged steel.
The craft work. With great precision, Hubes creates exclusive Damascus steels, which are forged together by a skilled process into many layers, as are also high-grade tool or carbon steels by well-known forge masters or from himself, always dependent on the wishes and needs of his clients.
Every one of my knives is an original and contains, in my opinion, a soul. For me, a knife is not only a tool which challenges my skills as a knife maker, but also as an object of art into which flows my creativity, my vision and my imagination. In creating a high quality and artistic knife, it's not only a challenge, but also gives me enormous personal satisfaction. It is a great experience when the knife is finished and I can enjoy that I have created such a useful, beautiful object with my own hands. This fills me with inner peace and harmony, which is my main reason to carry on.
The product. The most important features of Hube's outstanding cooking knives are their well-balanced grip and amazing cutting ability. Apart from the individual elegance and beauty, the knife has to feel comfortable in the hands of the cook and will tackle a variety of tasks in the kitchen. The range of fishing knives have several special construction features which include stainless steel and flexible blades for filleting. Hunting and outdoor knives have to be tough and practical to dress wild game out in the field and for use as a tool in a multitude of outdoor pursuits. Their designs are crafted for nature and the toughest of situations. All lady knives are designed for the smaller hand grips of women and to catch the eye with their nice applications, precious materials and accessories. They're made in a smaller size to be easily carried in a lady's handbag. Collectors and exhibition knives stand out by virtue of their distinctive build quality and the use of bold and unusual materials. Most owners find them too valuable for everyday use. They're usually proudly displayed in collections and showpieces and glow with grace, appeal and an eye-catching design. In Hube's various custom knife designs there are simply no limits. Where do you find a knife that glows in the dark? Floating fishing knives or even hunting knives with a built-in dog whistle. Exquisite functionality coupled with unusual materials and innovative design combine to make a high-quality, custom-made knife. Each and every knife is unique and has its own character, in which the creative personal vision of its creator blends together with the needs, wishes and demands of the client.
The feel of the curves as the finger clasp the handle and the fine precision work, which are essential for knife making, encourages me to dive deeply into a relationship with the object I'm working on. All of this pushes me in my attempt to be an even better artist in the future. Every new knife is a special challenge which I thoroughly enjoy. It's the variety which gives me a kick. All of the different steels, their specific use and the different characteristics, together with all the other materials such as exotic woods, stabilized woods, stone, tusks, fossilized animal material like mammoth and all the others. These all combine to create an object which fulfills its purpose and beauty as a hand-use tool.
Das sehe ich als meine Aufgabe an.
All of Hube's handmade knives combine the ambience of the rugged, natural Algarve coastal landscape with the spirit and experience of a self-willed adventurer who instills with great passion and his craft skills, soul and definition into every knife he makes. Algarve Knives, handmade by Hube's.
Thank you for watching my video.